Welcome back, friends. Today we are going to again go into a little more basics about options. I have named this video as option basics and terminologies because this is one of the lecture that you must actually see after you have seen the real life examples video, and after you have seen the options video, the option chain video, and also the premium video. So this will also give you more insight about what components are important when you are going to do the options trading. Let's move on. Now there are 7 things that are really very important when you start options trading. Now first one is like, what is contract? Contract is nothing but the promise that you are doing with the buyer or seller. So if you are a buyer, you are making a contract with the seller. If you are a seller, you are making a contract with the buyer. That's just a contract. And contract type, there are only 4 contract type possible. One is call buy, call sell, put buy, put sell. There are only 4 type of contracts. So you should understand that whole options market is related to these 4 concepts. So if you are aware about these 4 things, and if you know under which situation what to do, then that's all you need to learn basically. Okay, so these are the 4 type of contracts, and expiry date is like when the contracts are going to expire. Now this is just a virtual thing. We have seen in another videos that this is not the real thing. Contract options is nothing but you are just making a promise, and that promise has a certain date always associated with it. Until what date you think that the promise is, you are going to certain event are going to happen or not happen. So there is always a expiry date to that. And there is a strike price. I have spoken in great detail about the strike price in another videos, that is option chain, and also the premium videos. So please have a look into that. So you need to choose what strike price is that you want to trade in, and that has to be related with your risk that you can take, or just basically your risk appetite and your investment level. That is what will decide which strike price you should choose. Then there is a premium. Premium, it's a automatically calculated premium by Black-Scholes formula, and I have explained it in the premium videos. There is a video specifically dedicated to the premiums, so just look into that. I have explained there in that. So that is a premium. And the margin is something that when you open a put type or call type call sell or put sell contract, either of these 2 contract, you will have to keep a margin with the broker. And for one lot right now the margin is somewhere around 90,000 rupees. So if you have invested say 5 lakh rupees, then maximum you can open 5 lots of call sell and put sell, and those 5 lots are nothing but it is 90,000 multiplied by 5 is 4 lakh 50,000. So maximum we can open 5 contracts. Okay, and lots is how many lots you want to deal with. Now again, if you I have explained this lot section in a lot of basic lectures. So if you specifically look for the video on myths of or myths of the option trading, in that I have explained how many lots you should be trading on normally. So lots, so these are the 7 characteristics or 7 parameters when you which you are going to need when you open the contract. Okay, now points to remember, how to points to consider. Now here, how much capital do I have? Say for example 5 lakh rupees, right? How much capital can I risk? Say for example maximum 10%, that is 50,000 rupees. So whenever you open a contract, you should always have these few things in your mind all the time. Okay, which options you want to trade in, Nifty, Bank Nifty, or IT Nifty. What type of contract you want to open, whether you want to open put sell, call sell, put buy, call buy, whichever contract. How far expiry date that you want to choose from today. There are weekly expiries options also available right now, which expire every Thursday. So you can choose a week away expiry date, or there are monthly contracts also which expire on monthly last Thursday of a month. So that are monthly contracts. So you can go for monthly contracts as well. and what strike price you should choose from. So market trading at how far you want to stay, maybe above below 200 points or above 200 points, or how far you want to be away from the options, away from the market trading at. This will decide your risk. The farther you go from the market trading at, the lesser the risk it is for you. Okay, so that is one important thing. How much margin you are going to need. If you open a put sell contract or call sell contract, you are going to need 90,000 rupees per lot, and based on your investment, you can choose where how many lots you want to trade in, right? Now, cell type contracts. Now, cell type contracts, like we have seen in the real life examples, that there is a house seller was the guy, builder was the guy, insurance company was the guy. All these three people, they took the token and they have accepted the big risks. Now, in the case of the house seller, we saw that the treasure was found and the house seller lost 70 lakh rupees. Airport, in the second example we see that the airport did not come, so the builder had to purchase the land for 80 lakh rupees even though the market price was 50%, and insurance company had to pay more bills for the sick person than the premiums that they were getting. So if they were getting 5,000 rupees premium, they were paying like 7,000 rupees for that sick person, so they are making some loss. So whenever you open a put sell or call sell type of contract, you usually take the token and hence you are accepting the risk. There is a very sharp movement in the market. If it is not in your favor, then please be aware that the price premium could easily increase 5 to 6 times. If the premium is 20 rupees right now, and if some event happened, finance minister declared something, and immediately the premium could be like in less than 5 to 7 minutes, the premium could reach to 100 rupees. I mean, it could happen anytime with anyone. So there is nothing we could do about it. Just keep a close watch on the market. So again, this how much the premium increases, it again has to do with how close you are to the expiry, how close it is to the expiry. Because of that also sometimes it changes. Now, sell type of contracts and margin. Now, I had explained that in my previous lectures as well, like if we are doing like 5 lots premium. Now in this example I have taken an example. I don't mean to scare you here, but you should just be aware about what we are dealing with when we are talking about the options. So let's take a very hypothetical example that you are receiving, say assume the premium is 100 rupees right now, and you are dealing with 5 lots. So you will receive the premium as 100 rupees multiplied by 75 securities multiplied by 5 lot, that is 37,500 rupees you are going to receive as a premium. And say for whatever reason the premium increased to 500 rupees, which means that the paper loss right now, paper loss, remember this word, paper loss, this is not the real loss. Real loss is when you actually sell or purchase anything or at expiry. That is the real loss. Paper loss is like it could show based on the market fluctuations. It will show in your trading account whether your open trades are making profit or loss, or how much profit or how much loss. So this is just the paper loss, so don't worry about it. But as in these examples we can see that the paper loss is going to be 1,87,500 rupees, okay, because the premium has increased 5 times. And this is where your actually trading behavior will come in picture. So probability of this happening is really very less than 20%, that the premium could increase like 5 times. It happens once in a blue moon, and you should be ready for that basically, right? Now if it all depends on how far the expiry is basically. If the expiry is far, maybe 1 month or so, then it is quite possible that the price could recover. You could recover that price. Okay, it is quite possible that the market would turn back in next 6 days, 7 days, 10 days, and the premium could again reduce back to 100 or maybe less than that or around that. So, but if the expiry is tomorrow or day after tomorrow, then it is very highly unlikely that the market could reverse or correct within that time frame. In that time, you're looking for a really big loss. So just be mindful of this. Now, sell type. What happens when you open a sell type, and what happens to your capital actually? So when you are opening a sell type of contracts, your capital is actually kept as a margin with the broker along with the premium which you get. So when you open the contract, in the earlier example we saw that we took a premium of 37,500 rupees. So broker will hold 4.5 lakh, that is the margin for 5 lots, plus 37,500 premium with them, unless and until you square off, right? Now, assuming that you square off when the premium is say 50 rupees, it means that your real profit right now is 50 rupees multiplied by 5 lots multiplied by 75, that is 18,750 rupees. Then your broker will give you back your 4.5 lakh, that was the premium margin he has kept, plus he is going to add 18,750 rupees as your this thing. Okay, now this is first scenario where you are making a profit of say 50 rupees. So you got in your bank account now, you should see 4.5 lakh plus 18,750 plus whatever change you had, right? Okay. Now assume that in this situation what happens is your capital is not changed, your capital is not touched. Okay, you sold a put sale or call sale type of contract and you got the premium. So your capital is kept as it is as a margin, so it is not touched. It is not touched unless and until you make profit. The moment you make loss, then they are going to recover that loss from your margin and pay you the remaining amount. Now in the bottom part of this example, I have taken the example that say if you made a loss of say 50,000 rupees, just hypothetical example, you made a loss of 50,000 rupees. Now in that case what will happen is that they are going to they already gave you 37,500 rupees when you open the contract, right? So 50,000 minus 37,500, so remaining 12,500 they are going to take it from your capital and they are going to give you the capital back 4,37,500 rupees. So 12,500 they have deducted from your capital because you made a loss. So that's why in put sale what happens is that your capital is kept with the broker, plus your whatever money you have got as a premium, that is also kept with the broker until you close the contract. Once you close the contract, then they are going to do the calculation, blah blah blah. If you do positive, if it is positive or if you are making money, then they will add that positive part to your capital and give that capital plus the positive part back to you. And if it is negative or if you are making a loss, then they are going to deduct, they are going to take that premium, of course, because you have made a loss, premium is gone, plus they are going to take the capital also from there. Okay, so in this situation you made a loss of 50,000 and that is more than 37,500, and that's why it took back from the capital. Okay, now if your loss would have been less than say 37,500, let's say that your loss was say 30,000. Now in that case what would have happened is they would have given your capital back as it is plus 37,500 minus 30,000, that is loss, they would have given you 7,500 back. So that would have been your profit. Your profit would have been actually 7,500, and though you made a loss of 30,000. Okay, so this is a little bit complex. You just go through this again and you will understand what I'm talking about. Okay, now if we open the buy type of contract, so either it is call buy or put buy, then in that case the maximum loss that you can incur is the premium that you are paying. Okay, now say I have taken this example here, again assuming that the premium is 100 rupees, then 5 lakh rupees you will be able to open maybe 66 lots actually. Now if you really decide that you want to play a very big risky gamble or whatever we call it, and you want to open a 66 lot, okay, now what I'm saying is your capability right now, or you should be dealing right now in order to avoid loss, is when the price is 5 lots is your maximum price that you can go. You should deal even whether it is a buy type of contract or sell type of contract, you should deal it in 5 lots maximum, because you'll make little less money but you'll make little less loss, so tomorrow you can again trade. If you take like 66 lots as I have shown in this example, and if something really goes bad, now I have taken that example also here, like if your premium increases by 50 rupees, then you are going to make 2.5 lakh rupees profit. Okay, so immediately you will be shown you will get 2.5 lakh rupees immediately in your bank account. So total investment will be now 7 lakh 50,000. Okay, but if your premium decreases by 50 rupees, then you will make a loss of 2.5 lakh. So now you paid a capital of 5 lakh because you paid the premium of 5 lakh, and now 50 rupees you have made a loss. So right now remaining capital is only 2.5 lakh. Now you will be able to deal only with 2 lots. So make sure that you don't chew more bigger, just chew whatever you can. Take only the amount what you can chew. Don't chew lot of big things, and then it will create a problem for you. And when you do the buy type of contracts, always your capital is always at the risk. So just be very, very mindful when you open a buy type of contract. Let me repeat it again: buy type of contract, your capital is going to erode. So just make sure that you open the buy contracts only when you are very, very sure of something happening right now. Okay, don't assume that tomorrow market might go up and I'm going to open a buy contract right now. So that is really a big no. In spite of that, if you want to really do that, I really cannot stop you, but I don't think so you should really do that if you are really very serious. Okay, now next important decision that you have to make is expiry date. Okay, now expiry date is really very important, because the farther expiry date it is, the premium will be more, because the time decay factor is there in that. And also, like you will get time if some uneventuality happen unexpectedly. The market, you thought the market is going to go up and the market started to go down, and it is in big distress right now. So at least if the expiry is far, you get time to, so that the market could recover, and you can get your contract back, or you can get your premium back. Because when the market falls or goes up very rapidly, then yeah, you're going to make a lot of loss or make a lot of profit. So it is always safer bet to have the expiry date as far as possible, so that in the case of the market going haywire, if a market going into the opposite direction and your trades or contracts go in distress, you will at least have some time for the market to recover and recover your trades. So when the market crashes, the premium always goes maybe twice, thrice. It becomes like double the this thing, triple this thing. And if the expiry is very close by, then you will have to take the loss. There is no other option in that. So just try to keep the expiry as far as possible. That's my suggestion. And strike price. Now strike price also, I think that so if it is like call side on the left side kind of options screen, option chain, left side of option chain, the out of the market is always the below quadrant, right? So if the market is trading at say 12,000, so 12,100, 12,200, 12,300, all these are out of the money contracts. So try to go as far as possible on the out of the money side. Okay, out of the money side. In that case, what will happen is the premium will decrease. You will get less premium, but the chances of market going to that your strike price in the stipulated expiry time, it is very less. Okay, that's why the premium is less. So try to get little bit less premium and try to go more further away from the strike price as much as possible. And when we look on the put side, uh, the out of the money is when less than your market price. So if the market is trading at 1200, if the market is trading at 12,000, then 11,900, 11,800, 11,700, all these are out of the money. Okay, so try to go out of the money more further away from the market trading at point. So you should use maybe purchase 11,700 or 11,800 type of contracts in which the premium is less, but the chances of you winning that trade is pretty high. Okay. Now I have taken a very simple example here in the strike prices. This is what actually I am showing on the screen. This is the option chain of Jan 30. If you can see, right now the market is trading at 12,270, and if you see that there are risky premiums on the put side, the risky premiums I am saying it is 12,200. It is risky and it has like 100 rupees as a premium. But if you go more further down, that is 11,800, the premium is only 27 rupees. So if a trader A opens the contract at strike price of 11,800 and trader B opens the contract at 12,200, then the profit they are going to get is very different. If you see, trader A will get only 16,050 rupees as a premium, whereas trader B will get 7,500 as a premium. Now if the market is about 2,200 expiry, then traders A profit is 11,650, 1,650 rupees, and trader B profit will be 7,500. So for same kind of option chain, for same kind of two traders, based on their trading behavior, one trader B has decided to go more risky trades, so he got more money, that is 7,500. While trader A has decided to play very safe bet, so he has chosen 11,800 as the strike price. And trader B is more risky type of guy, he has chosen 12,200 for the same option chain. So both of them got different premiums, but their this thing was different, their risk level was different. Okay. Now say for example, I have taken another example. If the trade market closes as 11,900, right? Now in that case, trader A makes profit, that is 1650, because his strike price is 11,800, so it is still he is still winning. Whereas trader B, he has made a loss of 300 rupees, that is 22,500 rupees, because he played a risky game, nothing to do, and he is losing some money, right? So so probability of 12,200 was very high. That's why he took that trade, and it was high risk, high gain for him. Whereas for the trader, it was low risk, low income or low profit. So you can choose wherever you want based on your risk appetite. That's all I wanted to show on this particular slide. So if you go back again this video, we have explained very small concept, but very important concept. So all these videos, all those 4 videos for real life and all these 3-4 videos for strike price, option price, and this one, you should see and understand. If you are not able to understand this thing, there's no point in going ahead and looking at other videos, because you will just get confused. So just please try to revise this again and again. So that's about it for this video. Try to share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. I have uploaded this presentation on my website, TheIndianOptions.com. Please register as a member and download these files to study them. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. See you again in the next video. Bye.